Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Cathy. And Maggie's over there laying in the sun.
Join us as we follow the moon. We are just south of Rapid City, South Dakota, staying at Rushmore Shadows Resort. And we are staying here with our coast to coast. So you can come here and camp without a membership. They are also part of a campground membership that you can belong to, or you can come with coast to coast. They also offer good SAM discounts and the like. So there's lots of great ways to stay here, but this is a great place to stay.
It sure is.
So come along and let us show it to you.
Thanks.
Now we're just coming south out of Rapid City and show you a little bit about the park here first. This is the map of the park, and you'll come in, the entrance is at the bottom of that map. There are great sites over on the right hand side. There are more great sites towards the back of the park on the left hand side. All kinds of amenities, and I think you're really going to enjoy what you see here. There's a big billboard out in front. That's their sign. And the little raccoon is their mascot. So we're going to make a right and turn in here. You'll see this up along the road is called Old McDonald's Farm. That's a petting zoo. They got all kinds of cool animals. You'll see the billy goats up there walking around on the roofs. But you turn right there at Old McDonald's Farm, come back the entrance. And right up here you'll see the two arches as you come in, one over the entrance, one over the exit. Those gates are secured at night, and their landscaping all the way around this property is beautiful.
It really is.
Everything's mowed nice, trees, flowers, everything's kept up nice. Over here on the right hand side is where you'll park, just like we've shown here with our car, and that is where you'll register and sign in. We'll come back just a little bit further, and right ahead of us is one of the prettiest miniature golfs I think I've ever seen.
It is so clean. I just love the way they've done this.
Yeah, and landscaped so pretty, and it keeps the course interesting. In this middle part, there's places that you can get your picture taken. There's a great group fire pit. There's horseshoe pits. An enormous swing. There's a basketball sports court down there, as well as tetherball. And we're going to come back and show you the part of the park up here in the front in just a moment, but watch out for the speed bumps. They are big. There are also dumpsters all the way around the park. But we're going to show you over here first as we go towards the back of the park. This area is their lodges, and the lodges are rather large for what you normally find in cabins, and they do have some cabins also. But this section is all the larger ones, the lodges. And right behind them is the wagon trail.
Oh, this is my favorite.
This would be really fun to come for. It has its own little trail back there. It has its own little shower house. There's a fire pit, 3 Conestoga wagons, and that metal horse all made out of horseshoes.
And deer go through there.
Yes, I didn't get to see that, but you saw the deer going through there. There's a shelter house there. They actually have had food trucks in and out of there while we've been here. Had live music back there. They really know how to do things right.
This is really a fun place.
Now this building is part of their sales office for their own membership. There's a real nice playground out in front of it. The first door that you see there is the laundry. While we were here, they just put all new washers and dryers in. And the door behind it is their bathrooms and showers. Now, this is the men's. There's only 2 showers there. It's a little bit smaller, but there's more coming, and we'll show you. Also has a great pool and a nice hot tub over in the corner.
And it's busy, and they have an early morning hour for swimming that's only for adults.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now we're going to make a sharp right here and continue on back towards the back of the park. They've got a volleyball net back here, nice sand volleyball court.
There's some of those cabins, the smaller ones.
Here on the left is one of 2 dog parks. And the dog parks are absolutely huge and
Maggie
very nicely
loves 'em.
mowed.
Yeah, Maggie loves them.
The grass is nice in them. They're not all just dirt and mud. They're really kept nice. On the right here, this is their tent camping site. They've got potable water right up there in the front for them. I'm actually driving you through the dump station right there. And we're going to come right on over to this building, which is the other comfort station. Has a separate men's restroom, separate women's restroom, and then the whole outside wall has 6 separate showers. So you've got very nice, very clean private showers.
And there's at least one of them I saw was for handicap.
Yep. Handicapped, I'd say, or either family, because it had 2 shower heads in it. Now these sites back here are gravel sites. They do have some that are gravel. They do have some that are concrete pads. And all of these back here stay pretty well filled. It was kind of hard to say about how full the park is, because we've seen times that there's very few empty spots in here, and we've seen other times where the park kind of empties out for a day.
Yeah, but it does seem like it's mostly busy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a popular spot.
Very much. You're just south of Rapid City. You're only about 15 miles away from Mt Rushmore, only about 25 miles away from Crazy Horse. Custer State Park's right between them. So it's an awesome location.
Oh, lots of things to do around.
And as you can imagine, a lot of these RV resorts, especially in an area like this, they get to be a little bit pricey. But stay with us till the end of the video. There's more on that.
That's right.
Now over here on the left are some of the regular cabins.
And they're pretty nice.
Yeah, they are. And you'd always see the golf carts pulled up to them early in the morning, and they're in there getting them all cleaned and prepped and ready.
I didn't see anything shabby here.
No. Nothing as far as the buildings, amenities, the grounds, anything that I could say that they need to be doing better. They really do a nice job on this park. Now this road is heading us back up towards the front of the park. And the building that you see ahead of us there is one of their maintenance buildings. They have quite the staff, quite the maintenance staff that are on this park all the time. You see them all day long out there making sure everything's right. They also have propane fill right there on site. We're going back across now in front of the office and where you check in. And we're going to head back in. There was the check-in lane. We're going to head back in over here to the right. And I would say this front loop is probably the newer loop of their sites. And everything except for one row in here is all concrete pads. Everything's very level, very nicely done, 30, 50 amp full hookup sites. Over on our right is the second of 2 dog parks. You can see the fence over there. And you can see the size of it. They're huge. Both of them have a little picnic table in the corner if you want to sit down and wait. This is a park that's great for any size rigs. We've seen tents, we've seen pop-ups, we've seen 45-foot diesel pushers, toy haulers with side-by-sides. I mean, you name it, they've been here. And that's good because there's so much to do in this part of South Dakota that you've got to be prepared for it.
That's right.
Now we're going to come around here and we'll show you where we are parked. And if you notice, these new sites up here in the front are probably a little bit wider. They've got nice grass side yards. We are in the last row of this section. This is actually a gravel site that we're in. It looks like it's probably a little bit older row going across here. They are not quite as large of a site, probably because it's not quite as large of a coach. Here's that speed bump again. Yeah. And we're going to bring you into the back of our site. It is a pull through. And especially for our rig, it's a long site. We had tons of room behind and enough room in the front we could park a car also. Every site has a fire pit. Every site has a picnic table. Our water hookup is here at the back, as well as 50, 30, and 20 electrical, and short throw to the sewer. And over on our campsite, we have the picnic table. And they were going through and restaining the picnic tables while we were there, and the fire ring. And that's the extra space we had in front. Well, Cathy, what did you think about our stay at Rushmore Shadows in Rapid City, South Dakota?
It's very cool. I'm really enjoying it.
It's a beautiful park. It's very peaceful and quiet. Lots of big mature trees, but they don't get in the way of your RV. And the best part for us, with our Coast to Coast membership, we stayed here for $10 a night. 15 miles from Mt Rushmore, 25 miles from Crazy Horse, right in the middle of everything. $10 a night. And when you compare that to what their normal rates are, if you just come in off the street, in 2 weeks we saved almost $1,000 in camping. Definitely a great way to go. And if you're not a Coast to Coast member, that will just about pay for your Coast to Coast membership.
That's right.
Give our friend Philip a jingle, either an email or a phone call, and let him tell you how you can save a lot of money with Coast to Coast. With that, if you've enjoyed our video today, leave us a thumbs up. We certainly appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, watch for the button up there. When you tap that button, you can ring the notification bell. You'll know when every one of our videos come out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.